So let me paint the picture. Our four adventurers have set sail across the great sea towards the Thousand Islands. Their destination is Cape Sovereign, the gateway to these new lands, a city built and owned by the McTavish Trading Company. Our heroes are currently aboard the Gilded Lily, a cargo ship owned by the Iliad Freight Company, and after 2 weeks at sea, their journey draws to a close. The voyage, for the most part, has been uneventful. The time has been passed either by helping the crew, playing cards, or sleeping. But just as our heroes begin to think the end is in sight, the heavens answer with an echoing thunder. The Gilded Lily is thrown from side to side as rain hammers against the deck, lightning flashing overhead. The crew do their best to hold the ship steady, and as passengers take refuge below, our heroes are amongst them. It is then that they hear the alarm bell ring from the deck over the rumbles of thunder. Panicked shouts coming from the deck, our heroes rush to see what is happening. Battling against the rocking boat as they go. As they reach the deck, a wave crashes against the hull, sending our four heroes sprawling over the deck and up against the rigging and railings. The rain falling even fiercer as the winds howl in the stormy night. They look out over the seas, barely making out a mass in the raging waters. But then the ship is struck again by an even greater wave, sending it almost toppling over. Our heroes are thrown overboard and into the cold embrace of the sea. The last thing they hear as they leave the deck are the panicked screams. Red wake. Looking up is like seeing a moving oil painting of green and blue hues. The hull of the Gilded Lily an ink blot upon the canvas. And yet as our heroes sink slowly downward, cradled by some unseen force, there isn't any fear. Just a cold creeping into their veins. The lightning flashes once again. There's a glimpse, and now the weight of some monstrous presence. Another crack of thunder muffled by the depths, followed by the lightning arcing across the sky. The same mass sits in the water, huge in comparison to the Gilded Lily. Beneath it stretches out hundreds of tentacles of various sizes and shapes like a jellyfish. They reach down into the murky darkness. With another flash of lightning, the tentacles convulse and flicker red, illuminating the scope of this monstrosity, pulsating like a beating heart. Our heroes drift further away from it all. Each blink of the eye seems like seconds, hours, or even days. They dream of cities lost to the tide, mountains sunk below the seas, forests claimed by the waves, and gods sleeping in the abyss. The gentle lapping of the tide upon the beach awakes our heroes as the warm sun shines overhead, the taste of salt upon their tongues. As they slowly come to their senses, the rapturous songs of birds fill their ears. What unfamiliar shores have they found themselves washed up upon?